people, welcome to ENMOY's channel with me, Magiana Sinaga, MBA student of IPMI International Business School. I'm so excited today to share my knowledge using interesting mind map during my journey in learning global economic and international business, lectured by the experts Professor Sembel and Dr. Yulita. I hope this video might be useful and give you some new knowledge. Firstly, studying this subject allows me to see how globalization has brought an improving connection of business markets, people, and information across countries. That will be beneficial for me in both my professional and also personal life. The business industry started far before the first revolution. The utilization of machinery and equipment that created a huge transition in the manufacturing process. And let us begin with the global trade. The exchange of goods and services between countries in economic and international trades. There are two important concepts, the absolute advantage and the comparative advantage. They influence how and why nations and businesses devote resources to the production of particular goods. An absolute advantage is the ability of an actor to produce more of a good or service than the competitor. Meanwhile, comparative advantage is the ability of an actor to produce a good or service with lower opportunity costs and becoming more efficient than the competitor to do the global trade. And then there are tariff and quota. Tariff is a tax on import and quota is a physical limitation on import quantity. Tariff is better because it has more economic impact attached to it compared to quota, but the two can reduce imports. A tariff equivalent can increase domestic price and production and reduce domestic consumption. Next up, international finance. International financial management handles the currency risk, diversity of international accounting and tax practice, choose the capital structure, raise funds for firms, working capital and cash flow, and also capital budgeting. Meanwhile, the international taxations as part of the financial management is to deal with direct tax, indirect tax, and the sales tax. One of the notable historical events in the global economy is the subprime market crisis that took place in the US but quickly affecting global economy and contributing to one of the most severe recessions in decades. Combined with low interest, made lenders offer home loans to individuals with poor credits. It leads to financial crisis and massive sell-offs in the market. We also learn 4 risks that comes with international business, which are the cross-cultural risks, commercial risks, country risks, and then currency and financial risks. And let us moving on to the global economy. First, it's about globalization. Well, it is a process by which business or other organizations develop international influence or start operating on an international scale. Globalization itself has their positive impact, such as increasing the wealth of the nation, generates liberal market, and also flexibility and advances in economics. But there are also negative impacts, such as increase the wage gaps in general, inequality among nations, eliminate jobs, and exploit workers. Then we also learn about the new economy, which is an old economy combined with technology and digitalization, driven by technological innovation like the Industrial Revolution. There will be tougher competition and also greater transparency, while the rise of the new economy is resulting in a faster interaction and transaction. And next up, here we are learning about international business. Learn about strategy and organization, difference in culture, and international business function. So to be successful in international business, we definitely should have an international strategy, understand that there is a difference in culture, and there should be at least 4 dimensions of cultures, which are power distance, uncertainty avoidance, individualism, and collectivism. This dimension can differ from one country to another. International business also helps to create a global standardization and adaptation for cross-country in doing their business, not just in terms of trade but also in terms of labor standards. And then we also analyze the status that happen in the international business like threat, wars, global pandemic, digital era, green and climate issues, also the Ukraine and Russia war. The last thing we learn in the class is the scalability of business activity from the domestic to the international, to multinational, and finally to the global business. And that's the end of the mind map, my learning summary from the past 2 months from Professor Roy Sembel and Dr. Yulita. I've definitely gained more knowledge and expanded my understanding about the global economy and international business. And of course, we'll keep update and explore recent news and more learning in the world of global economy. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Kindly give a thumbs up and leave any comments and your opinion down below. Stay safe and have a good day.